What's up, you guys? Welcome to the Color Me Pynk channel, and today we're going to be going over the life and times of Larsa Pippen. Yes, aka Larsa B. Lion. Shout out to Carlos King. Let's get into her very, how should we say, scandalous, okay? Shout out to Ashley Says So. Life and the men that she has dealt with, okay? Let's get it. Let's go. Larsa was born Larsa Yunnan in Chicago, Illinois on July 6, 1974. Larsa spent her entire childhood in Chicago, and she went to elementary, middle, and high school in the city. Her mother is from Lebanon. These are her parents, and her father is from Syria. Larsa grew up with two brothers, Samuel Ninos, and one sister, Bella. Larsa has a good relationship with her family and posts pictures with her parents and siblings on her social media account. It's crazy because Larsa doesn't look anything like her siblings anymore. Like old Larsa, the original OG Larsa, looks like her siblings and her parents, but new plastic surgery Larsa, child, she looked more like a Kardashian than she does a Yunnan. After graduating from high school, Larsa moved 2.5 hours south to attend the University of Illinois. While studying at the university, she joined the Piven Theater Workshop and studied under theater star Bryn Piven. She graduated from the University of Illinois with a bachelor's degree in political science. Like, you would never know this about her with the way that she acts on The Real Housewives of Miami. Like, you would think that she didn't even go to college with the way she acts, child. But this is a photograph of Larsa when she was 21 years old. Following her graduation, Larsa was a freelance writer and did some modeling and acting jobs on the side. As a freelance writer, she wrote articles about health, fitness, and fashion lifestyle. Sometime after that, Larsa met Scottie Pippen in Chicago in 1995. Scottie was playing basketball for the Chicago Bulls at the time. The couple is very private about how they met and the beginning of their relationship, and there's a reason why that we'll get to in a second. But former NBA player and old friend John Sally recalls the day Scottie and Larsa met. Sally was one of the first people Scottie talked to about meeting Larsa. Scottie told Sally, "I just met the baddest girl in the world. I'm marrying this one." Shortly after telling Sally this, Scottie and Larsa began dating in 1995. Yeah, but you want to know why they're very closed off and secretive about how they met and when they got together? It's because before his relationship with Larsa, Scottie was married to Karen McCullum from 1988 to 1990. They have one son together, Antron Pippen, born November 1987. In 1994, he had a daughter named Taylor with model Sonia Roby. Taylor's twin sister passed away only 9 days after their birth. Wow. So he had twins and one of them passed away 9 days after being born. He had another daughter named Sierra Pippen in 1995 with his former fiance, Yvette DeLeon. So yeah, let me run that back for you guys. Scottie Pippen met his now estranged wife, Larsa Pippen, in 1995. He was fresh out of an engagement with Yvette, one which did not lead to marriage. But I'm wondering, was there overlapping? Did he leave Yvette to get with Larsa? And mind you, Scottie was married for 12 years to his first wife, Karen McCullum. Child, I can bet that there was some overlappage there between Yvette and Larsa, because he just had a baby with her in 1995 and he was engaged to her, and then here come Larsa. So things is looking iffy right from the jump with these two, okay? And Larsa gives me the type that would have had no problem getting with him, even though he just had a baby and was engaged to somebody else. And judging by his dating history, he seemed like he wouldn't have had no problems with it either. So at that time, she was 21, he was 29 years old. And I want to acknowledge that out of all of Scottie's kids, unfortunately, one of them has passed away, and that is his oldest son, Antron, who unexpectedly in April of 2021. Scottie at the time said, "I will continue to gain strength because today there is none." That's really sad. There has never been a reason given as to how he passed away, but you know, God bless him, and that's really sad to hear. 2 years after dating, the Chicago Bulls star proposed, and then the Hall of Famer was reportedly so sure he would marry Larsa upon meeting her that in 1997 they tied the knot, which was the start of a 2-decade love story. 3 years after getting married, they welcomed their first son together, Scottie Pippen Jr., who is the first of 4 children between Scottie and Larsa. Their other children's names are Preston, Justin, and Sophia, who we see pop up on The Real Housewives of Miami every so often. After 19 years of marriage, everything seemed to be perfect for the Pippens, okay? They have 4 beautiful children with each other. However, I could not really find any pictures of Larsa and her children along with Scottie's other children. Don't know what that's about, but Scottie had gone on to win numerous championships, have endorsement deals and everything. Larsa even did the first season of The Real Housewives of Miami. Everything was copacetic until 2016, when Scottie surprisingly filed for divorce after reports came out that his wife was having an affair with hip-hop star Future. Now, during this time, this is when she was hanging with Kim and them heavy, and she'd gone from Larsa Pippen to Liza Pippen. This is when she got her body done, her face done, and everything, and she was out here being a hot girl. And photographs of her and Future started popping up. At the time, the Daily Mail reported that Larsa had taken this selfie in front of an impressive pool in Miami. Future fans were quick to notice that the distinctive design of the pool and the pot plants that surrounded were identical to the pool which the rapper had Snapchatted the previous evening. When people started to comment on Larsa's picture about it being the same spot and accusing her of cheating on her estranged husband, the 42-year-old hit back initially. As the comments continued to pour in, Kim Kardashian's best friend opted to shut down the comment section and delete all the previous posts. So as you can see in this photograph, this is Larsa at Future's pool at his house in Miami. The night before, he'd posted this to his Snapchat and said, "Different ways for us, FBG." I don't know what FBG mean, but okay. Things couldn't get any worse. Just days after Scottie filed for divorce, Future posted a cryptic message on Snapchat saying, "She mines now." That is a mess. Us Weekly reported that Larsa and Future had an affair, but the 42-year-old beauty has denied there is anything romantic going on with the singer, saying that they are just friends. Girl, okay, goodbye. On top of Scottie thinking that she was cheating on him with Future, back in October of 2016, Larsa had called the police to accuse Pippen of being verbally aggressive towards her. The police were contacted twice in 3 weeks from the couple's home at Fort Lauderdale for domestic disturbances. That's when Scottie subsequently filed for divorce. Now, y'all know I got the 911 calls. This is what ABC News reported at the time.
Robin, good morning. We're learning that Larsa Pippen made 2 domestic disturbance calls in just 1 week. This as basketball legend Scottie Pippen is fighting for custody of the couple's children and their estimated $50 million fortune. This morning, the breakup of the nearly 20-year marriage between NBA legend Scottie Pippen and his wife Larsa heating up. In these newly released 911 calls,
911, what is your emergency?
Can you send someone over here? My husband's being really aggressive with me.
Larsa is heard calling police last month after an argument with her husband. Scottie joining the conversation.
Is it verbal or physical?
Verbal.
What's the address of the incident?
Please. There's no incident, ma'am. Can you talk to this lady?
Larsa eventually tells police not to come after all. Then, 3 days later, another call.
My husband's gotten crazy again with me.
And what do you mean your husband's gotten crazy with you again?
He's breaking things. He's just scaring me.
2 weeks after the 911 calls were made, Scottie filed for divorce. In the divorce filings obtained by ABC News, Scottie claims the marriage is irretrievably broken, asking the court not to award alimony in any form. He's also seeking ultimate responsibility of the children, adding he wants to move them from their Fort Lauderdale mansion, seen here in real estate listings, back to Chicago. Divorce documents show the pair did sign a prenup before they were married in 1997. Now, in a statement, Scottie Pippen's attorney notes that Larsa never accused her husband of any violence, and she did tell dispatchers that she had not been injured.
Wow, that is insanity. And you would think that the relationship would have been done after cheating allegations, the police being called. But a year after filing for divorce, Larsa and Scottie were spotted having a fancy date night in Hollywood, and she appeared to be showing off a new diamond ring, per TMZ. That reconciliation, however, didn't last long, because in 2018, Larsa then filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. On May 14th, 2020, Larsa blasted a troll who blamed her for divorcing the basketball star. "Find someone who'll put you first," she captioned a photo of herself on Instagram. "Too bad you didn't put Scottie Pippen first," the hater replied, implying she was the reason for the couple parting ways. The reality star wasn't having it. "I did everything for him, literally everything," she responded, per People. Another person commented on the rumors about her straying from Scottie, writing, "Bro, he was loyal to you, no? Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you do adultery first?" Larsa replied, "Stop tripping, dude. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. I held him down and still do. Just because I don't air his dirty laundry doesn't mean it doesn't stink. I just don't want to do his laundry anymore." Now, despite reports that Larsa cheated on Scottie, she made it clear that some relationships just aren't meant to be. "I was married for 20 years. I did everything for him and my family. People change, and that's what really happened. Most people can't even imagine being in a relationship a week. So I know it's beyond imagination," she wrote in a since deleted tweet on April 20th, 2020, per Hollywood Life. "Cheating wasn't the problem," she said. That wasn't the first time Larsa spoke out about the hurtful allegations. In 2018, she defended herself, writing, "I'll take a beating publicly, people, saying I cheated when, believe me, it wasn't like that," she said on Instagram, per Hollywood Life. Larsa added that she doesn't care about money. Isn't that laughable? "Since she has had it my whole life." Okay, girl. What money can't buy is quality time, and Larsa suggested that was lacking in their marriage. The basketball star's wife says she spent her birthday and holidays by herself. "At some point, I decided I have to live my truth, and here I am," she said. Okie dokie. So now we're in 2022, and Larsa still had a lot to say about her marriage to Scottie. She said that she was traumatized during her divorce from the NBA star, calling him the Punisher. On Thursday, Larsa spoke about her grievances with Scottie during the latest episode of The Real Housewives of Miami on Peacock. People reported that Larsa, who was 47 at the time, and Scottie, 56, finalized their divorce in December 2021, more than 3 years after they initially announced their split. "I don't even know what's happening," Larsa said, according to People. Larsa continued that she was kind of trying to force him to sell their Miami home, but Scottie reportedly said she would have to send their 14-year-old daughter named Sophia back to LA as a result. "I was traumatized. If he doesn't get his way, he punishes me," Larsa said. "He's like the Punisher." Later, Larsa shared more details about the situation in a confessional interview. People reported. She said that Scottie is used to controlling the narrative. This is like his last piece of control that he's got over me and the kids, Larsa said. She said Scottie was punishing her for trying to convince him to sell the house. Larsa added that she believes Scottie was pushing all the buttons to let me know that he's still in charge, and because I'm doing whatever makes me happy. Also in 2021, Larsa finally admitted to there being something going on between her and Future. Complex magazine reported that year that she said, "People made more of it than it was," Larsa told Fox Soul's Hollywood Unlocked in the clip. She also addressed the rapper mentioning her in a song, presumably Rent Money, which opened 2017's Future. That was stupid of him because it was not that. He was delusional. It was not that. It was never that. She later responded to a clip of the interview on Hollywood Unlocked's Instagram, writing, "I didn't mean he was delusional. I meant the lyric was, because it wasn't like that. I've never said anything negative about him. I'm done talking about my past." In the interview, she continued from there by explaining, "It was like I was really sad. I was dealing with, do I move on? Do I not? Are my kids gonna be okay? It was a lot of guilt that I felt, and he was the guy that was there to see me through it. And he was the guy that I would talk to when I was kind of like dealing with things. He gave me confidence when I was feeling in a dark place." Larsa says the rapper served a purpose on her journey. She went on to add, "Did I want to spend the rest of my life with him? I don't think so. People serve a purpose in your life. It doesn't have to be your forever. Everyone has a time and a reason for being in your life. It was never that serious. It was not like people think it was." Larsa also said Future wanted to ride the wave and get some controversy. Okay, so she was having an affair. So Scottie was right, okay? And this is the beginning of Larsa be lying. Now we're at the point in Larsa's life where she is divorced. She got her money, honey. She's been really out here in the streets, hanging with Kim and Courtney and the girls, honey. And she starts to date Harry Josie, who was on Netflix's Too Hot to Handle. Now, he was 23 at the time and she was 49. Gross. So this ain't the first little youngin that she done put her claws into, okay? They were spotted all around Hollywood together, as you see in the photographs, honey. It literally looked like she's out with one of her children. That situation only lasted a hot second. It looks like it was just a little drive-by, a little fling. And right after that, Larsa decided to really show her behind with her next conquest. Larsa decided to put that old leathery cootie cat of hers on 26-year-old NBA player Malik Beasley. The two were photographed holding hands in the Miami airport, as you see in the photograph on the screen, which blindsided Malik's wife, Montana. Yeah, homeboy was married, if you do not remember all of this. And then on top of that, things got even weirder when Malik was traded to the Lakers, the same Lakers that employed her oldest son, Scottie Pippen Jr., who was 22 years old at the time. Like, you cannot make this mess up, okay? This is disgusting. Larsa was the original dread, except for she didn't get pregnant as far as we know. Gross. Now, in the wake of this scandal, Malik's wife, who he was cheating on, Montana, filed for divorce, okay? Scottie also appeared to address the ordeal on Twitter, writing, "Focused on myself and my goals. I'm not responsible for nobody's actions. all good over here. I know that's right, Scottie. Well, months after the initial sighting, Beasley and the Real Housewives of Miami star parted ways in April 2021. He then issued a public apology to Montana, writing in part on Instagram, "I want to say sorry for putting you in the situation you were put in the last few months." Boy, go to HE double hockey sticks, okay? And oh God, everybody's just dumb. So Montana and Malik later welcomed their second child in November 2022, a baby girl named Mia, who joined Big Brother Makai. Girl, goodbye, everybody. Everybody needs to go to bed. Like, this is a mess. T-Squad, I know y'all thinking this is the ghetto, okay? And I know it can't get any ghettoer than this. Oh, but it does. Oh, it does. So in 2020, this is when things start falling apart between Larsa and Kim and the rest of the Kardashians. So after over a decade of being friends with one another, in 2020, fans started noticing that Larsa and Kim weren't spending that much time with one another. And in July of that year, the entire Kardashian-Jenner crew had unfollowed Larsa on Instagram. Larsa later explained that the pair had an issue in their relationship, while the Kardashians have never spoken publicly about their falling out. But Larsa on the Real Housewives of Miami said that she thinks their drama was partially caused by the Kardashians' deteriorating marriage with Kanye West. "I was best friends with Kim and I love her and I love Kanye, and I was just the person that was like stuck in the middle," she said in a confessional on the show. Now, it has been said and assumed that the reason why they fell out is because Kanye did not like Larsa and he did not like Kim hanging around Larsa, which I believe to be very true. And I think Kanye has even gone on to say that that was true, but you know it had to be more to the story than that. And I have the tea and it is about to be spilled. In November of 2020, Larsa claimed that she dated Tristan Thompson prior to his relationship with Khloe Kardashian. During a new interview on the Hollywood Raw podcast, Pippen said that she dated the NBA player shortly before he began a romance with the Keeping Up with the Kardashians star in 2016. "I was kind of seeing Tristan before Khloe or any of them knew he existed," said Pippen, whose estranged husband Scottie Pippen filed for divorce that year. Yeah, in 2018, after the pair had reconciled, Pippen filed for divorce. "I was seeing him. I had him come to LA. I brought him to a party Kim had. I introduced him to all of them." Reps for Thompson and Khloe did not immediately respond to people's request for comment. Just days after bringing the Cleveland Cavaliers player to Kim's party as her date, Pippen, 46, said he began pursuing Khloe. Then a week later, or 10 days later, he started seeing Khloe, she explained. Pippen made it clear there is no love lost between herself and the Good American founder, which is fine. "I don't even care. It's whatever. I'm the type of person that doesn't chase what's not for me. I will never chase a man. I will never put a leash on a man. I don't do that. I feel like, let you be great. If you want to be with other people, go ahead. I'm great by myself." Pippen also adamantly denied hooking up with Thompson, 29, after he began dating Khloe. "No, but it's funny how people think it," she said. "I'm the most honest person in the world. Woo! Trust me, I would never lie about something like that. It's hurtful people think that I hooked up and trying to ruin Khloe's life," she added. "I would never do that. That's not even my personality." In fact, Pippen said she was happy to hear that Khloe and Tristan, who shared 2-year-old daughter True, had reconciled their relationship earlier this year. If they love each other, then God bless. I think when you have a family with someone, it's really hard to break up. You do everything in order to keep your kids home together and happy. I applaud them for working things out. I think it's great they are trying to work on their relationship. I'm really proud of them. I applaud them. Girl, that's part of the reason why y'all fell out. I think it's because Kanye didn't like Larsa, because Larsa was out here hooking up with all of these rappers and NBA players and was out here getting her life, because she had been married all of her 20s and 30s, and she was trying to get out here and relive her youth. And Kanye didn't want her hanging around, didn't want Kim hanging around her loose bagoo self. So I think that played a part in it. I think her transforming from Larsa to Liza was weird for Kim, because she looking at this girl like, you're morphing into me, which is weird, okay? And it's giving single white female vibe. Then she had Tristan first, brought him around. Chloe, insecure self, does what she does best and goes after somebody man and start dating him like it's nothing, like you ain't cool with this person or be around this person. And I think that was all of the things that culminated together to ruin that friendship and her having a friendship with that family. 1000%. Despite her friendship with the Kardashians ending, Larsa is living her best life. She's hanging around with Young Miami and all the young girls. She's hitting all the clubs. She's back on the Housewives, which means she's being forced down our throats. Her divorce settlement and everything with Scottie has already been finalized. She reportedly is entitled to half of Scottie's NBA earnings and his retirement fund, which is craziness to me. Yeah, she is doing OnlyFans, selling feet pics. She has her Larsa Marie jewelry line. She's dated several younger men, including one that was married. And I don't understand how that black girl didn't find her and whoop her tail, first of all. And Larsa is so disgusting that you would sit up here and date somebody that is not only young enough to be your son, but that is married with children, and you talking about, I didn't know, he said that they were together. Like, you already know the game. Like, girl, stop. This is why we, the public, tend to not like Larsa, because she's a liar and she's selfish and she don't care about other people. Well, just when we thought that she couldn't get any more low down and dirty, Larsa decides to pull another double whammy, not only by dating somebody younger than her, but by dating her ex-husband's former teammate's son, Marcus Jordan, who was born December 24th, 1990, which means that he was 7 years old when she married Scottie. Let that simmer in your soul. Yeah. According to People magazine, the Real Housewives of Miami star and Marcus Jordan first met through mutual friends at a party in Los Angeles in 2019 and developed a great foundation as friends. I'm sure. But their relationship began to blossom into something more in the fall of 2022. They first sparked romance rumors after being spotted out to lunch together in September 2022. Despite denying their chemistry, by November 2022, Pippen was joining the Jordan family for Thanksgiving. Even though we now know that is a lie, because during season 6 of The Real Housewives of Miami, during the reunion, she finally admitted that she has never even been around Michael Jordan the entire time she and Marcus has been dating. So that is a lie from the depths of you know what. And this is another showcase of how Larsa be lying. All right. After months and months of claiming that Michael Jordan was all for their relationship and that they were rooting for them and that they have dinners together, Michael Jordan let us know that that was not true when he was asked by the Paps, did he approve of the relationship? And he resounded with a big fat no. Larsa and Marcus broke up briefly this year in 2024. They unfollowed each other on Instagram. And on Valentine's Day, they were right back together, and the paparazzi just so happened to be there to catch them together, child. And we have now come to know Larsa as not only being a liar and an opportunist, but she is malicious, she is selfish, she is uncaring. She does not care about other people's feelings. And she gonna go wherever the wind blows and whatever suits her in that moment. Marcus seems to be a clout chaser right along with her. And overall, as we've seen during her life and all of her transgressions, she seems to be a person that is really self-absorbed and doesn't care about how her actions affect other people. I mean, she was literally dating a younger guy who was married and then traded to the same team that her son was playing for. You know how awkward that had to been for that young man, for her son? Like, what? What in the heck is going on? Now she's out here parading around Marcus Jordan and his dead tooth in the front, but whatever. She like it. I love it. So y'all, that is the tea on Miss Larsa Pippen, child. Y'all let me know down below in the comment section, what do you guys think about this lady and her dramatic, drama-filled, messy life? Let's talk about it. All right, make sure you guys thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.